Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, for the round 5 of EFL in Sakir, Bahrain. I'm the owner and commentator of EFL, Eric the Lightning Salama, and you're watching one of the greatest races of all time because the track is so amazing, you could literally drive the rest of the season. Sakir, Bahrain, many overtaking spots in the track, and you can go side by side here. Very wide track for side-by-side action, and only drivers who are missing today from the regulars are Blow Up and Sir Sapel, who unfortunately couldn't make it this week. And as after this race we're only gonna have 50% left of the season, Sir Sapel in the championship defending for Sir Sapel looks very difficult, but hey, it's not over until the fat lady sings. We have already a few drivers out in the track. Tuckbird and the rest of the guys. What have been new drivers in EFL? Of course, Napla 185, who was racing in Season 1 of EFL. You remember Napla from Season 1, he won the Monaco Grand Prix, his only win and only podium in... I apologize, he got 2 podiums, but the only win in EFL he ever got was in the Monaco Grand Prix. So Napla makes his EFL return for Bahrain as a reserve driver. And another driver who we have as reserve is HMW Fleddy, who I personally know is very fast driver, and he can challenge for the wins. I've been racing with him in IRL, and he is one of the quickest drivers in the game. Like I'd say in best tracks, I think he's top 200 in time trial. So but hey, I think first driver to actually start a lap is gonna be Tuckbird, who's actually P4 in the drivers' championship. Of course, Leon is leading the championship by 8 points over Taze Leroy, and then Vizo is in 3rd place with 16 points behind. So the championship between top 3 looks very close, and I think that how the championship is gonna won how the championship is gonna be won this season is gonna be due to consistency, attendance, and basically, yeah, pure speed. Tuckbird sets sector 1 of 27.7. He hits the apexes very well. He downshifts to 1st, then upshifts immediately to 3rd gear, coming towards the tricky corner 910 braking spot, where it's very easy to run wide, to lock your brakes and mess your lap right there. Qualifying is actually very important in this track, and I believe the right strategy in Bahrain is either to do soft hards or medium hards in this track, but I think many drivers will try to do soft hards because you need track position in Bahrain. Sector 2 is going to be 104.7 as he's coming towards the final corner, and we'll see what lap time he's going to do. I believe pole position today is going to be around 124 or 125, so as now we're going to follow Laxon in his Ferrari using the number 98. So coming towards the final corner, and he's going to make Ferrari great again, and he's going to come across the line, and he does 126.6. Let's gonna see, and we have Leo, who sets a 125.6 and takes provisional pole position by 3/10, so very good lap from him. Let's see what our race, last week's race winner, Jake, is gonna do. Of course, Jake won the race from P17 after serving a qualifying ban. He was able to win the Belgium Grand Prix, as Fleddy goes 125.4 and he beats provisional pole position by 2/10, so the new driver Fleddy, unbelievable lap from him. And we'll see what Jake can do, the race winner from Bahrain. Is he gonna shake, or is he gonna bake, or is he gonna be hot, or is he gonna be not? So we'll see what lap time he sets, and he sets a 126.3 and it moves him to P7 just ahead of his teammate. Bako is in the end of sector 2, but yeah, Fleddy was he did a very good lap. Napla sets a 136.3, but I believe that was his how do you say, out lap, as Bako coming towards the final corner, and actually believe he's about to start a lap, and Taze Leroy has invalidated his lap. Then we have Dead Brett, Also a new reserve in EFL, but he runs wide and he invalidates his lap immediately. And we have TTV Bugs Bunny, who's actually retarded in the session. And if you see from the full map, it looks like he retarded in corner 7. So he made a big mistake, spun out and lost the tire. And unfortunately, I can't see where he retired because of the game. But Viso, currently P4 with 126 flat. We have Culture coming towards the corner 9, corner 10 combination. Very beautiful helmet, using a little bit of blue, green and red. But we'll see what his sector 2 time is going to be. I think the Renault car is very beautiful in the Knights of Bahrain. End of sector 2 and we'll see what lap. And he runs wide and that's invalidated. It would have been 104.3, but it's so hard to not to extend the track limits, because the track limits are very strict in this game, and it's very easy to run wide in basically every single corner in this track. It's very easy to run wide. Ronnie finished driving Mercedes. He's gonna set 105.2, not the fastest sector 2 times, but we'll see how he's gonna do his last sector. Is gonna be good or not, we're gonna see. He's driving the black Mercedes, number 37, beautiful silver helmet. And we'll see what Rooney's going to do. And he's going to be 25 or he's going to be 26. And he will set a 126.4 and it moves him to P8 position. So that was a decent lap from him. Fleddy is still in the pits. Leo P2, Tuckbird P3. Viso is in another lap. So we're going to keep an eye on Viso. And we're going to see if actually anybody else close to finishing the lap. We have Hartzane Williams, reserve driver in EFL. But he's raced here before in the last race, but we're gonna keep an eye on Viso, because I believe he's just gonna come to the finish line, and 104.5 sector 2, that's very good from him. And we have Mercedes coming towards the final corner, and we'll see he's gonna challenge for the top 3 or not, because he's improving by 1/10. He might jump to P3 or P2, and we'll see what lap time he's gonna set. He's gonna set a 125.9 and it moves him to P3 position by 24 thousandths of a second. So beautiful lap from the Mercedes driver. As we have Fleddy, who's actually reserve driver and debuting in EFL here today. He's doing very impressively so far. And we have Taze Leroy driving, starting his another lap. But we have Culture actually going to the pits. We have Archie, who's invalidated his lap. KBAP coming towards the end of sector 2, 105.3, so that's around Rooney's lap time, so I believe he will be doing 126.3 or 126.4. Coming towards the final corner. We'll see if it's going to be money lap or not. It's going to be 25 or 26. He's going to make to across the line and he sets 126.9 and it moves him to P11. We have Tuckbird. Actually, there's a massive traffic because there's Viso and Tuckbird in a lap, and Viso actually went wide. So, oh, actually that was Hatsa. We're going to keep an eye on Taze Leroy, because I can see from full map he's actually finishing his lap. Once again, Taze Leroy has invalidated his lap, but I believe that was the out lap. Already we have a new comment. I'm going to read it very shortly, but we have F7R Matt in a lap with his racing point. And we have Alpha saying, can I do comms with you? Well, join back to the session and I'll send you an invite. So one moment, I'll just quickly, bear with me guys. You can do comms if you want, yeah. Always good to have inside knowledge. Just join back to the session, and yeah, you can join to the profile. And F7R Matt is coming to cross the line, and he sets a 126.4 and that moves him to P9 position. That was a very decent lap from him. And we have Alpha joining us here today. Remember to put your microphone up and remember to have voice sharing on.
Yeah, it's on now.
Yeah, just join back to the session. That's good. So you just missed the race, unfortunately. If you came 20 seconds earlier, you could have taken a spot, but it is what it is. But you get to do commentary right now. Yeah, and Taze Leroy sets. It's not the worst one either. Taze Leroy, who is actually in second place in the Drivers' Championship, 8 points behind Leo. Taze Leroy's won 2 out of 4 races this season. He's gonna come across the line and he's actually lifting off and moving to P13. So, was that a tactical lift off from Taze Leroy? Does he want to start the race with the mediums, with the first set of medium tires? And if he does, that's a very good strategy actually, because mediums to hards is very good in Bahrain.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely the quicker strategy because it's soft style very quickly, don't you? I think they go about 7 laps actually.
Yeah, it's always the choice. Do you want to take the track position or do you want to think about the tire life? So, but there's also a danger if you start in the last places or in the midfield that you're gonna be involved in in incidents. But
Yeah.
who do you think is gonna take pole position here today, and what do you think is gonna be the pole position time, as we see Greg Jimsaw starting his lap?
I do not know, but maybe a low 25 could be pole. If
Well,
Leroy wants to go on a set of softs, we would get to see Leroy, but I feel like Fleddy right now could be keeping the pole, but
of course, Fleddy, we all know him from International Racing League, driving the rest of the season in F2, very fast driver, debuting here today in EFL. We have Carl in the lap, setting a 1:04.3, so that's very fast sector 2 time.
yeah, he's just coming to the final corner here. Makes it perfect. Doesn't lose the back end on the exit either. See what he can do. Is he going to take pole? Doesn't look like it. He takes
25.
P4.
That's really good lap. 5 minutes remaining in the session.
Yeah.
Napla invalidated his lap, but okay, that was his out lap, so I don't think the game gives you this next lap invalidated if you cut the last corner, but we'll see.
His actual lap is invalidated, so I think he got this in next. But Leo's on a lap. Championship leader.
Leon, okay, we keep an eye on Leon. Actually, really surprising. Leon, I considered him to be a midfield driver this season, but after 4 rounds, he already has 1 win and I believe 3 podiums. Every race he's finished. He's finished in the top 3, so that's very consistent. Which actually shows you don't always have to be the fastest driver to win a race or to win the championship.
I didn't see if he was up or down on his lap actually, but he didn't get held up by the Leno, which is good. I think it was Cal. No, it wasn't. I think it'll probably be Mish. The other Leno in P8 who was running wide a bit out of the hairpin, but he does a good corner there, doesn't lock up on the edge there, and he doesn't lose the back end. Now the corner that he's coming up to, if he touches that curve he might spin, and he's touched it a little bit. He's a 10.5 down. He's backed out.
He's backed out. He knows he's...
Cal does another lap and goes second.
Very good lap from Cal. 125, only 40 thousandths down on the Fleddy, but that was Fleddy's banker lap. Really surprised Fleddy's only done 1 lap in the session. That was his first lap, and now he's been backed out. Yeah, but very impressive if you can be P1 with your banker lap after 13 minutes. So.
Cam, the McLaren 713th, is on a lap at the moment, coming to sector 1. He's 6 hundredths up on his time.
And we have a new comment in the YouTube section from TTV Bugs Bunny. This game, I spun out, tapped the wall like a feather, and I lost my wheel. Well, that's how it works in real life. Also, you tap a little bit the wall, you lose your wheel.
He's had a double lock up coming into the hairpin there.
Yeah, and he loses a lot of time. I believe that's his lap over.
Yeah, that will be.
He lost too much time. We have Maikun. Also, if you don't use ABS, that corner 9 braking, that's probably the most...
He's done the same thing.
I mean, yeah, like I said, if you don't have ABS on in that corner, you're gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah. I think Taze Lilo is definitely gonna be fine with. Not gonna be fine with 16th as he's second in the championship. He's gonna have to climb up a lot if he wants to catch him. Yeah,
well, he's only 8 points behind of Leon, and it's a long season. Of course, So Sapel is on 20. Jake moves to P5 actually, the last week's race winner from P17. First ever win with Ferrari in EFL. Ferrari has never won in EFL before the last week, so that was very impressive. Bako, yeah, okay, he messed up a little bit in his lap, but Daisy Lee was actually taking the mediums, so he wants to set a lap on the mediums and tries to get to top 10. Or maybe P11.
Well.
He might as well to get top 10. Okay, it's pretty close, and I believe mediums are 1 second slower than the softs in this track.
The guy in last is on a lap at the moment in P20. He's 8/10 up as well.
8/10
Be a
up.
good lap on him here.
And we'll see what the sector 2 time is going to be. It has to be 104, 105. It's 106.
1.8 up.
But it's 106.6, so I believe it's going to be around 127.
He's up by almost 2 seconds, though, so it's going to be a good lap from him. Maybe about high 27, mid 27. But he's not touching that inside curb. Coming in on the inside.
And we have Renault driver Misu retiring from the session, making big mistake in middle section.
28.9.
28.9 moves into P18. Very good lap. Deadwet, he's also in the lap, reserve driver in EFL. Don't know much about this guy, but we'll see. 106.4.
Second up.
Okay, Red Bull. He didn't get held up. I think he was able to coast clear of that Red Bull car. As we have 37 seconds remaining.
Yeah, almost coming to the final countdown.
Yeah. Very good song. So that bird is moving to 28.2 and moves into P17. Let's take a look at Fleddy actually. Fleddy is in sector 1 as we have Duckbird 25.2. Impressive lap from him. But we'll see Fleddy. I believe Fleddy
900 up.
It's gonna be very close. It's gonna be very close. We have.
You have to gain more time though. It will not be enough for pole.
But sector, well, let's see sector 2 and sector 3, and he loses the rear. He's not over. He's not over. It's still doable. He lost 10.2 there, but if he can do a mid 24, we'll see.
Yeah, he's going to be tight. He's going to go nowhere near the curb, which is good for him here. He's only half a tenth up. This will not go pole.
He has to improve by 2/10. He has to take a massive risk in last sector, but he gets slipstream from the Mercedes. He gets slipstream from the Mercedes. Yeah, that's. It's Rooney. Yeah, we'll see what this last sector is. Is he gonna take pole position or not? And we're gonna see is it gonna be enough or not. It's gonna be 25.3. It's not enough.
Does not go pole. It wasn't Looney. It was Vizzo. But Looney's only 5 milliseconds up on his time. This is gonna be really good if Looney can improve. Now he's 3.5 tenths up. This is gonna be a good lap from Looney.
And we're in Leo. Leo is coming to us the last corner.
Yeah, I'll keep on Looney here.
Yeah. Leo is gonna set a 25.4 and it moves into P4 position. Cartel moves to P3 position. And who is the next driver to finish the lap? Taze Leroy. Rooney goes 5th with a 125.6. But look at Taze Leroy with the mediums. Let's see what lap time he's gonna set. It looks like
1.2 seconds up. This will put him top 10.
This will be top 10. It's gonna be 25 or 26. And he sets a 126 flat. 10, top 10, 10th. And we're gonna go Napla.
Napla go 10th. Leave outside top 10. He'll be happy with that. He'll be on brand new mediums. He will be happy.
They will be happy. Where's the Williams car? And
yeah, Death Bless is not on a lap. But Thugberg is going to be stoked with that lap there. He put himself on pole.
First pole position for him in EFL. That was very good. Fleddy in P2 in his debut in EFL. Very good lap from him also. And Cartel in P3. The top 3 was a little bit surprising, to be fair, because I was expecting Taze Leroy, but Leroy, of course, drove his lap with mediums, so...
It's definitely a weird front row, though. It's going to be a Williams and an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, the teams that are last in real life are first in EFL, so I'll be predicting 2022 season when the budget caps hits. So, who knows? We don't know. But that's very impressive from Duckbird, who actually... had a very good start for the season, finished in top 3 in his first 2 races, then next 2 races he DNF'd, and once again he's coming back to the top and got pole position. Very impressive. And we have Faisal writing in the YouTube, I never got a good lap in, and Applevites kinda BS out lap and rear lockups and invalidated this the next lap, but alright, but is it better for Taylor to start P11 or P10? Because I mean he would have been top.
I think it will be definitely for him P11 because he got brand new mediums.
Do you get brand new mediums?
Yes, when you're outside, you get 2 sets of mediums if you go unbalanced. You get 2 sets, you get one for quality, one for this. And then if he gets that set of mediums, he'll be fine for this.
Alright, so he has first mediums, P11, and if he jumps few positions in the start, he's going to be in a very good position for the race. But hey, it's pole position for Tuckbird. Very, very impressive lap. I didn't expect him to take pole position, but do you want to go to the grid?
The grid is Tuckbird, Fleddy, Cal, Leo, the championship leader on 4th. Then it's Lune, then Jake, and then Matt, the F7R people. The same though. Then Vizzo, Mish, Napola, then the person on 2nd, Lee. It's gonna take Lee, it's gonna be hard for him there from 11th on the grid. Then TTV, Bugs Bunny, Laxland, Jack Grimshaw, Hazard, Cam, Mikun, Archie, Deathbreath, Belko. That is the grid for.
That's the grid for today. I think predictions is going to be like this. I'll say if Fleddy is going to win, then I'll say Taze Levo is going to take 2nd, and then crazy opinion, but I think Napola will take P3 somehow. I don't know how, but it's going to be a crazy race, and Napola takes their final podium spot. How about you?
I feel like Lee's going to win because the alt stat is overpowered, don't you? He'll win. I feel like Fleddy will get 2nd, and I think championship leader Leo will get on the podium today. I think he'll keep his podium streak up.
Alright, that's very good. That's very good. It looks like it's not raining in Bahrain. Of course, there's a track. It never rains here. I think. But to be fair, last time it rained in Bahrain was 2005. Actually, it rained, but it was free practice session. But still, it's been raining in Formula 1 in Bahrain, but it's like once in.
Rained in practice once in F2 last season.
It rained in F2 last season, really. And there you can see the strategy. What the game says. The game says choose. But Alpha said it's not correct.
It's a soft hard or medium hard.
Yeah, so I don't know. The game is putting its own, but we see some tracks.
On mediums.
But doesn't 2 stop working some tracks where the tire is high?
Yeah, this track people will do the 2 stop, but you lose time.
How about safety car? How about if safety car comes?
If the safety car comes out late, everyone will be going on soft. But
but like if it comes 2 times. Like if it comes in the beginning, then in the middle part.
I don't think it'll work. You would have to come at the end for it to work.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah,
you still lose time.
We're gonna go to the grid. So Tuckbird takes pole position, and Nazi is actually disqualified from formation lap, so he's collided with Maikun. But Tuckbird impressive pole position. Fleddy in his debut in EFL P2, Culture P3, Leo P4, Rooney P5 with Mercedes, Jake last week's winner P6, Matt P7. Vaizo in P8, Tiramisu in P9. Actually, Tiramisu is very good dessert in real life. I'd suggest you try it out, Alpha, if you. Do you like it? I like it also. Like I've eaten it in restaurants. I love it. It's like my favorite dish of all time. Tiramisu. Napoli in P10 with Red Bull. Taze Leroy with that. But Alpha says OP strategy in P11 with mediums, and actually. Everybody outside the top 10 is either starting with mediums or hards.
Yeah, Deathbreath's the only one on softs. Maybe he's gonna new softs and zoom away, like zoom.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly. And Bugs Bunny P12.
Maybe one of them. He might be one to look out for. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Laxon P13, Jimsaw P14, Hartsa P15, Kemi P16, then Maikun Archie disqualified P17, P18, Deadbird P19, Veikko P20. And I'm gonna do my ritual Michael Buffer thing. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Let's get ready to rumble! I love to do that so much. I love Michael Buffers announcing so much in boxing. Like, alright, but Duckbird is leading the grid to the field. And it's going to be 5 lights, and away we go very shortly as the FIA gives permission for the green-red lights.
He's got to wait for death as well, the 2 half drivers to go
Yeah.
on the grid.
If you keep an eye on the middle, I'll keep the eye on the front, and you say if something interesting happens in the middle, because usually in midfield all this stuff happens.
Yeah, like Austria, let's not talk about what
lap 1 safety car? Yes or no?
Hopefully not like Austria, which I may have caused that lap 1 crash.
Alright.
Because I thought I've changed my clutch pedal, but 5 red lights. And away we go.
I think it's a glitch. It's a spectator glitch. It's a glitch. Okay, so
5 red lights.
2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and now where we go. Already yellows in sector 3 for some reason, but hey.
There's a stall.
With Beko has stones. So
I'm watching Lee. He's up to 11. Oh, there's a spin between the Ferraris.
Well, I don't know what happened. We have Ferrari, Alpha Tauri, and then we have and 2 Ferraris are round.
Touched each other.
But no safety car.
Oh, Harzer went for the move on Lee.
That's where the move on Lee. Okay, that's a glitch. Okay, that's a glitch. The spectator glitch. That's a spectator glitch. I know that it happened to me a few times.
That's an 18 plus right there. I don't think kids want to see that.
You know, that's how midfield teams are born. That's that's when you add Red Bull and Alpha Tauri. That's how like they also born.
Alpha Williams, it's God Squad now.
Yeah, God Squad now.
Thug take the lead. Sleddy. Oh wait, I think I've Bugs Bunny going for the move. Actually, Napolo going for Harzer here. Nobody outside. Oh, almost.
Napla tries to tell us Days Levo. Of course, Days Levo has cold tires at the moment, so he's gonna be.
Fizzle spun around. Matt is out.
That's a safety car. That's a safety car. No, VSC.
Virtual.
So would you pit at this point? Would you pit to hards and go to the end?
You would not. No, you cannot go to the end on hards, and I even know that.
But look at Taze Levo. He's already in P7. Hards in P8. So both drivers starting outside the top 10. Hards and Taze Levo, and they're already P7 and P8. Let's keep an eye on.
What is it? Fugbot had a good start. Fled, he did not. He went down. He must have bogged down.
He must have bogged down. He had a very terrible start.
I think he's gonna get Tiramisu here. I'm just gonna call him Tiramisu instead.
What are you gonna call him?
Just gonna call him Tiramisu.
Alright, call him. Hey, alright, call him that. That's cool. That's cool.
It's pretty much Tiramisu, but backwards.
Alright, then lights out and where we go. I'll keep an eye on the top. Nothing happening really. Duckbutt got an excellent pull away, and Fleddy is actually stuck
right behind Mishu here. He's gonna go for it. The side by side. He's still going for it, Lee.
Yeah, Lee. Is it wise? Okay, Lee has the better line. He has the better line, so he's gonna make the maneuver stick.
Oh, he's been tapped. That's a tap right there. Yeah,
that's nothing you can do. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's really hard to do that when somebody's ahead of you. But he lost the position. Now he's going to be in danger against Harzer. But Harzer has to back out of it. No point overtaking there. But look at, like, top 3 is going their own ways. They're not really fighting each other. I believe they just decided they want to pull away. And then decide later on when they're going to do it. Actually, Fleddy is doing maneuver on Culture. Look at Culture. He's losing time to Tuck, and he's over 1.1 seconds behind Tuck. So Fleddy has to get past him now. Of course, the arrest not available now.
Passed by Napolo. Napolo got passed.
Yeah, of course. Hot medium set of. Look at Fleddy.
Look at Fleddy right here. Is he gonna go for the big cone ascend?
Yeah, and he makes the maneuver done, and that's speed 2 for Fleddy, and now he has to catch up to Tuckbird. But is Culture gonna make the switch back? Of course, it's possible when you use the slipstream.
He's caught back up to Mishu.
Yellow sector 1.
I think it's just people braking. There's nothing happening.
Okay, that's P2, and there we go. That's P2 for... Not yet. Oh, yes it is. And Bugs Bunny is...
got passed by Harzer.
Bugs by Harzer. There we go, P9 for him.
Harzer gets penalty.
Yeah, Harzer gets penalty for multiple warnings. And now... Cultural is... Okay, Fleddy is not pulling away still, so... Okay, now it's 1.5 seconds to Duckbird in P1, so Duckbird is driving very well in this Grand Prix.
He might need to get past Michu here if he wants to catch up.
Of course, softs. When do you think softs are gonna stop working?
About lap 6, 7. They die out really quickly down here.
What?
If you wanted to do the two-stop, you'd have to be pit stop ahead if you wanted to gain time.
Yeah.
If they all do the two-stop, Lee's won this. Dave Leelo's won this easily.
Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's you heard it. And next lap, DRS is going to be available, I believe. And then we're going to see the maneuvers. It's available, and Fleddy's headed the fastest lap. 1.1 seconds now, so he got up 4/10 in the last sector on Tuckbird. So Fleddy is very fast on the last sector.
Dave Leelo's only 6/10 off that time. He did a 30.6 on mediums. Lee's going for the big horn ascend!
Nah, he locked up. He locked up his brakes. That's it.
Here, though.
No.
It would have been a really nice move from Tate Lilo.
Well, everybody locked up his brakes, but they're gonna go side by side. Yeah.
Tate Lilo's got this move. A little lock up just so he can get in the corner, and he's got it done.
He got it done. Beautiful job, and now he's on P6 with mediums, and Laxon is overtaking Artsy for P11. Kamiab is and we have Deathbreath who spun it.
Deathbreath and Cam, that's going to be unlucky because he was going for it.
Yellow's
now look, he's got DRS on Thugbird.
And look at Fleddy, he's already 6/10 behind of Thugbird, like you said. He will have DRS. And
look how much DRS he's used. Fleddy.
Not so much. He still has 54%.
Though.
Okay, but if you're behind somebody in DRS, you can save DRS because
yeah, you can. But he's still using it down the straight. Thugbird isn't using his. So Thugbird might actually keep it. He might not keep it into turn 1 though.
Yeah, DRS and ERS movement then.
Thugbird did.
And he messed up the last corner.
Thugbird's gonna have to use his ERS a bit. But Fledge's gonna have him before turn 1 unless he uses his ERS. Thugbird.
They're gonna go side by side, and he takes the lead.
Yeah, Fleddy takes the lead.
Very impressive stuff from Fleddy. Fleddy now he has to pull away and make sure that Thugbird won't get. Yeah, but yeah, now he has to make sure that Thugbird is only over 1 second behind. So
I think these guys are already dying. Cause look how much Lee's catching up, and
it might be yeah, definitely, but it might be also Lee's natural pace. But of course, our softs are gonna run out at this point.
But lap 5 to 7, they're dead. So Lee's just gonna.
But you can do hards to 22 laps, and hards usually start to work after 16, 17 laps. So hards usually start to work when they're at 50%. And look at the train behind Duckbird now. Okay, Duckbird is still keeping up with Fleddy. So
Fleddy's gonna have to use his ERS to get away though.
He's trying. It's 7/10. It's 8/10. It's a massive train though.
There's a second gap. They're not in the United Lane now, they're just all split.
But look
at Leo's ERS now.
Yeah, I was about to say, look how close Lee is to the top 4.
Yeah, and then look how much ERS he has as well, compared to. Look at Looney's ERS.
Oh, he's already won. He's gonna have a long day ahead of him. 24 laps.
Cal's got the same, and then the top 2 have all right. Leo's only got 20, but look at Lee catching them. 1.3 seconds now.
Impressive
I think
stuff.
I've got the prediction right with Tate Lilo winning this.
Yeah, you predicted it. I predicted him to be in. Did I predict him to be second and to Fleddy to win? And and Maikun overtaking Artsy for P11. Good job there. P11 position. Mediums against hards.
Napla is an 8. So he's right behind Michu as well.
And he's underfilled his car actually. Look at the fuel mark. Like he's underfilled his car, probably to save tires and to go faster in corners. That you have lighter car, easier to drive, which is actually really.
He's locking up to turn 9.
Yeah,
so that's all okay.
And he gets
mediums you can lock up.
Yeah, definitely. We'll go on. We'll go to the top and still okay now. Fleddy has over 1 second gap on Tuckbird. It's 1.1. Now it's 1.0, so 1.1. It's like Tuckbird knows he has to use ERS to catch up. Yeah, it has to be less than 1 second in the detection point, and it's not. It's not. So I believe Tuckbird is not gonna get DRS anymore.
No, he's not. Well, let's check if anyone pits.
And there's Leroy.
No, not yet.
Two championship rivals side by side with each other, but it's going to be easy maneuver for Leroy.
Was that for the championship lead, or has he got to play big?
Yeah, which only shows that how OP those mediums were. And Napla going side by side with Misu, and Napla moves himself to P7 position, so 2 red balls in P6 and P7.
Yeah.
Of course, Napla.
Look what Lee's just got to catch up now. He only needs to catch up a little bit.
And there's Leroy who would actually... Well, if they finish like this, okay, it's very early to say, but P5 and P6 for Leroy and Leo would mean that Leo would still lead the championship, but of course we can't say anything yet because there's still like 21 laps remaining in this Grand Prix. And look at the gap between Tuckbird and Fleddy now. It's 1.5 seconds.
Sorry, my mum phoned me what I want for dinner. I am.
Yeah, what are you having for dinner? What are you having for dinner?
I'm having a bit of a Chinese.
Chinese? Oh, nice, very nice. So you have to tell me. Deadbird has retired. Where did Deadbird retire? Did he retire in the pits?
That's a clash in the pit lane.
Is that gonna be... But okay, if safety car comes out, if safety car comes out, who's gonna benefit? Who's gonna benefit? Who's gonna benefit? There's Libo or not?
It's not gonna be bad. They won't. It won't. They will stay out, but all the soft runners will have to pit now. The tyres can go 22, and I know.
But isn't Taylor going to lose in the pit stops because he has to do a long stint?
No, he won't. Oh, am I good? Yeah, you can.
Drive to penalty.
Am I good?
Taylor stays out. But let's see the pit lane battle. Let's see.
Napla stays out.
Napla stays out with the softs.
Oh.
Okay, probably because his teammate is spinning.
Yeah, he'll go for another. I think that's going to lose him time though.
Okay, but okay.
I think the double.
Okay, Alpha. I've known Napla for 4 years, and I'll say this about the guy: the guy can do 15 laps with softs. Like he knows how to save tires. I remember in 100% races in 2016 game, everybody else did 4 stops. He only did 1 stop in races. So he's amazing at doing softs to mediums in tracks where it's not possible. So Napla, as a driver, he can extend those tires at least for 5-6 laps, so he might do as long of a stint as Tage Leroy did. I've known him for 3 years and he always does this stuff. So the guy can really save tires. But yeah, Leo got pen.
That's
3
seconds. That's gonna affect his championship. Would Lee take the championship lead with this win?
Well, but he has to do a pit stop. But Fleddy takes heart and he's in P3 position, just behind of Napla and Tage Leroy. Okay, now, if Fleddy gets stuck behind Napla, it's gonna be wonders for Tage Leroy, but I don't know, 7 laps with mediums. How many more laps can you do with mediums? 7, 6?
I think you can go about lap 13, 14. Holy! Yeah, just had to warm up the rears a little bit. Give him a little shake.
Well, I remember if you hit the safety car, you're gonna get disqualified from the Grand Prix. I believe the game is gonna disqualify you if you hit the back of the safety car.
No, you just get a penalty.
You get penalty. Drive to penalty?
5 seconds.
5 seconds, okay.
You can get removed. You'll get removed if you're like...
Yeah, of course. Okay, I thought you get disqualified, but in some games it was disqualified, but okay, they patched it.
I would just give a fairly removed pen.
No, I mean the game, the Codemasters game, because they used to disqualify you in 2016-17 if you hit the back of the safety car, but
yeah,
it's good that they fixed.
You get a warning or a pen now, actually.
Well, Leroy's spitting, Taze is spit. Okay, he's not, he's faking. He faked me. He got them faked me. But,
oh, there's a Williams pit.
Harza. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly.
But they won't go to the end.
Where's Harza?
P14. He'll be going down.
He's spinning. But can he? Oh, he's having 5 seconds stop and go penalty. So I believe he.
Safety car will be coming in this lap though, as majority of the grid is behind it.
Only drivers who stayed out were in the top 10. I mean, were Taze Leroy, Napla, and Maikun. Actually, Maikun started the race with hearts. So.
Counts on his softs.
Caltrell is so he's doing a 2-stop strategy. So
so he was in it.
So but if second safety car comes after like 6-7 laps, I think the 2-stoppers are gonna be very happy for that.
Yeah, they'll do soft medium or soft hard.
But yeah, about the Chinese, what kind of Chinese food are you gonna have? Come on, we're behind the safety car, we can discuss.
Just some good old chicken curry,
Boys?
a bit of rice, obviously, some prawn crackers, some seaweed, which is yeah, I eat seaweed a lot.
Oh, I love that. I love seaweed. I love that.
Gonna have some dumplings as well.
What kind of sauce do you use when you eat chicken and like those? Do you use brown sauce or chicken sauce? Oh, chicken curry. Yeah, chicken curry. Yeah.
This is
Oh,
normal curry sauce
it's normal.
in the Chinese. It's just a little special thing. I usually, what is it, like now I'm bulking up about 85 kg.
I am bulking.
So I'm pretty much eating heavy food. Like heavy food. Like I'm just ordering some fast foods right now.
Oh, no, but you have to definitely have to do that. It's delicious. Like especially when there's COVID around, you have to enjoy yourself and bulking up.
Oh, and it's coming in this lap.
So you have to go in this lap, and are we gonna see Leo has done a few times this season the Lewis Hamilton thing, chopping the pace to 20 miles per hour, and he does it once again. Look at how slowly he goes, but he did sell out. If Hamilton can do it, then Leo can do it. But let's see, he's gonna get a good start.
I think he should do a Bottas. Don't go over the line.
Yeah, exactly. So slipstream is not gonna be affected.
And he's gone at the DRS sign.
But look at Napla. Look at Napla. Napla knows the tricks.
Is he gonna dummy? He's gonna go to the inside, but Lee's defending it. He's doing a Vettel 2012.
Is he gonna go side by side? And Napla takes the lead. Napla takes the lead with the old tires.
It's back. Leroy. Lee takes it back. He goes, "No, you're not taking my lead."
And look at Carter with the first softs.
Yep, he's gonna get him, and he's going for Lee as well. Oh.
They're gonna go side by side with each other. Napla drops to P3, and Carter is gonna challenge Tesla. Is this good for Tesla or not? He's not gonna be able to drive cleanly now, or like alone, because Carter with
a he breaks a lot late. I think Napla's gonna try to get it back.
No, he's not.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. I think how big of a difference? Yeah.
Good.
How?
Good because they drive from Vito.
Okay, one question. How big of a difference is between 0 lap old softs and 9 lap old mediums?
A lot of a difference. Lee's gonna feel the pain when Kelso gets past him here. They're going side by side still, and he pushes Lee off.
And takes the lead. Now he has to make over 1 second gap.
I don't think he'll gain. I don't think he'll pull away enough because his tires will die about after 6 laps.
Yeah, we have a new YouTube comment from Yoni saying hello. How are you doing? Well, we're commentating at the moment, and we have yellow sector 3. Archie has spun. Leo and Tug. Look at Leo and Tug.
Yeah. Leo's gonna probably take this 5th, coming into turn 1 maybe.
But look at Tesla and Cartel. They're still fighting with each other.
So is Napolo and Fleddy. Napolo, he's got past Napolo here. Oh, Leo's gone for this well. No, he's not. I thought he did.
You almost jinxed it. Yeah, no, you're too far away.
I was like, wait, is he going for it? No, I just went for the move. Or Napolo's gonna try go for it again.
Nah, it's. I think it's not possible.
He's gone for it though.
It's.
So he gets a better exit. No, he just didn't get a better exit. Look at the exit Fleddy got though. I think Vettel's gonna go for all those old videos. He's had a really good recovery. Like, we got the spec that he was in last after lap 1. Thugbird. Oh, Thugbird went for the big hole. He went for it and he's hit Napolo's rear. Is that puncture for Napolo? Let me check.
Did Napolo get a puncture?
I don't think so. I think Thugbird just hit him. That's really good for Napolo that he didn't get a puncture there.
Very good save. Damage is on. Damage is full, so I believe. Who was the dab on? Was it Tug?
It was Tug.
Ah.
Then he's gone for that damage for Thug's gonna kill him.
Well, the stewards are gonna kill him.
Count to us now.
Yeah, but look at the fight. Look at the fight between 5th to 10th. Like, Jesus Christ. Look at the fight between Wooney and...
Jim Shaw got one. Got a penalty.
The two Finns, Wooney and Napola, are having a finished championship battle at the moment for the pride of P7.
Counted it past 29.8.
And Taze was spinning. Taze is spinning! Why is Taze spinning at this point?
Oh, because the tires die out, I think, by lap 12-13.
He's gonna drop to the last place. And Tesla pits, and we'll see where he's gonna drop. He's gonna come in. Okay, but Tuck is spinning also for damage. But look at where Tesla comes. He comes P15. Is it possible for him to still win from that position?
Yeah, because a lot of people will have to pit again.
And look at Rooney. Rooney and Napola side by side. Yellows in sector 2.
Your flag.
Culture! Cal!
He's bottled it. It's Alexander. Alexander shot us with 30 on our Dexter. He's a wee little ball drop. He's bottle how.
Yeah, there's only one ball hog on that Sondre. If he Sondre so hog is the real ball. Like nobody is such a big ball as Sondre. And yellows in sector 2 once again.
I think it said it's coming for. Sorry, Sondre, if you're watching.
Nah, everybody knows. Sondre is watching always. It's like, I don't know always, but most of the time. And look at Laxon and Napola. Napola's styles are definitely gone, and he's dropped to P in 8th position, so... But do you know what's funny about Napola? Napola's done longer stint with softs than Taze did with mediums.
He will be going on to hards now, I think.
Yeah, or mediums. He's such a crazy bastard.
Not go to the end
no, he's done it before. He's a crazy bastard. He tries it. He's gonna try it. I know him.
You could do soft medium.
You could do soft mediums. And Napola is spinning. I wanna just see what tires it takes.
If he goes on mediums.
He does it always. He does it always. I know him. He's
on mediums. He's on mediums.
He's crazy bastard, I told you. I have to respect that.
I think Napola's on cocaine.
He knows he can do it easily. If he can do 12 laps with softs, he can do 16 laps with mediums easily. But they're gonna be in very bad shape, but GG for him for that. But look at Misu. Behind of Viso now. 2 Renault drivers. Are they gonna switch positions? Are there team orders in the team? And I believe so. They messed up the team order. Misu decided to let me go, but Carlsell spins and lets him go again. Do you remember what happened in Wassa between Renaults? Ocon said, I'll let you go, Ricardo. Ricardo cuts the corner and did he get a drive-through penalty of 5 seconds stop and go?
Yeah, I miss what do I miss about EFL? I miss the old season 1 good. That was still obviously season 2 still a good, but still got Tate Leroy and Chapelele from the old good. But like
yeah, but like we had, I believe in first 7 races we had 5 different winners in the first 5 rounds. Now we only had now it's like Sapel and Taze Leroy only. Okay, and Leo won 1 race, but still.
We had obviously me there. We had Delta. We had Snookster. I've told Delta on Snookster the league's back up.
But look at the 2 Renaults and Mercedes in P4, P5, P6.
And Misha goes for it again. And Caltle's gonna try to defend it. Nah, he's just gonna let him through.
He's gonna let him through, but
they got the better exit. But look how much Lee. Oh my Lee! Lee, calm down, son. Calm down, Lord Simp.
Why is everybody calling him the Simp? Like everybody calls.
General Simp needs to calm down.
Execute order Simp the Simp. Alright, that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
If he gets a podium and he's in this party, I'm gonna call him General Simp.
Nah, don't call him. But look at the gap between.
I'm calling him that. He gets mad.
But look at 10 seconds to P11. There's 15 laps remaining.
He's on the catch. And this could be still his win.
But I still think the safety car messed up a little bit because
no. If Freddie Petty comes up behind Lee.
No, but he doesn't pit. If he tries to the end.
Yeah, if he pit, he would be coming out behind Lee.
But I still think the safety car screwed him over because he would have jumped in P6 or P5. But
yeah, if he catches up that 10 seconds, he's already only 9 seconds behind the leader.
And we have a new comment from Yoni. He's saying that he loves my every single video what I put to my real channel and to EFL, so I appreciate it with that. Best fan ever. And is there any battles going on actually?
I don't think so.
Well, battle for P8.
On Misha. 1 into turn 1. Has he got the big cojones like he said in season 1?
I always say, who has the bigger cojones?
Like he always said, the big boy doing. Big boy
you're the big boy, you have big balls, so you have small girl balls. That's the thing. That's usually. Nobody wants to have small balls.
No, everyone wants to have them big cojones.
The big cojones, definitely. Okay, but Carl catching up to Viso now.
Yeah, look who's catching up to Leo, though.
Viso actually, who is P3 in the driver's championship.
He gets a pen!
Unbelievable, 3 second up penalty. That's never good.
We got a parking chat.
Yeah, exactly. But Viso was actually P3 in the Drivers' Championship, and look at the snake line Viso does. I believe that's not allowed in EFL.
GT Sport Tactic.
No, but that's not allowed in EFL. If the red rules, the Verstappen line changing is not allowed. You change the line once, you have to keep the line. You can't do that snake line thing. That's...
I think. Well, oh wait, even if they're not even alongside.
Okay, but now Viso.
Viso wasn't alongside though.
Yeah, they went along. But now look at Viso and Leo. Let's see how the battle is gonna go now. The Mercedes and Red Bull. Okay, he's doing the line set. But Viso's going to the pits.
And he sped. No.
Ah, okay. But is he gonna serve it now, or later on?
Look at the gamble he's caught up.
9.9 seconds. 9.9 seconds to P11. But okay, many people are doing two-stop. Actually, you were actually right. Not many people try the one-stop. So Lee's gonna jump a lot of positions.
Yeah, he's jumped Visa. He's a Visa.
And the bell, there's a.
Bloodie's probably won this unless he gets a pen, because I think Lee might still win. I think Lee will get a podium.
He'll get unless if there's like a last 3 lap safety car. We saw in Bahrain, in Belgium, we saw safety car like 5 laps before the race came, and it can affect.
I heard a Lee was a cup. What day was it? I think it was Tuesday.
Napla and Archie going side by side, and looks like Napla has the better line. He's gonna send it. Oh, he has to back out of it. And he taps the rear of Archie.
Yeah. I think Napolo will go for the move on the set.
Oh my god, he's gonna try around the outside. No way, not here. No way.
Napolo, don't. I know you're a crazy person, but don't.
He's not crazy in that point, he's not crazy overtaker, he's just crazy in the tire strategy things. But okay, he has the tire advantage, and I believe he's gonna make it stick.
And he's not gonna go for that. If he goes for it here, he's crazy.
And we have Culture who's speeding. Culture gets a 5-second penalty.
He's still trying to go for it, Napolo. Oh, he's got big honors.
Oh my god, this is great ball. Napoli wants to get it done, and Archie lets him go, but he gets DRS for the next lap. But so look at it, Tuckbird behind him, but is
Lee's
already P9, and okay, Archie pits.
Look at Thugbird. He's looking like a crazy bird. Looking at the back of Apple.
No, he wants to put him under pressure and overtake him probably in the next red line. And a lot of people doing the two-stop strategy, so not many trying to do the one-stop. I don't know, is it possible? Last year it was possible, but...
He's gonna go down the outside of Napolo.
They're gonna go side by side.
He's gonna defend it.
Tuckbird wants wide a little bit. Okay, that was... okay. They're gonna go side by side once again, and Tuckbird sends it, but Napla has the better line for the next corner. They're going side by side with each other, and the Alpha Tauri sends it, and looks like Tuckbird got the maneuver.
Napla goes for it.
He goes for it. Unbelievable fight. This is unbelievable fight. It's for P12 position, but still. And now we're gonna keep on.
Just keep him out behind Council.
And now Kemiap has caught up to Jake. Jake, who actually won last race in Belgium, yeah, but he's out of BOS. And Hartzai spinning, so he'll be probably going to the mediums and driving to the end, as Taisley was. Look at Taisley was lap 29.2. He's man in the mission.
Stop and just go simp for someone.
Don't call him simp, please. No, this is.
I will annoy Lee much as I can.
Nah. Oh, it's an international stream. Okay, but Duckbird gets ahead of Hearts because Hearts spit it. Napla is spitting for the new set of softs. He's chasing his front wing, and he got an end plate damage. So but Fleddy is still leading. We haven't seen him a lot of in this race. We haven't shown him a lot, but he has 5.4 second lead, even 11 laps remaining. He might try to go to the end.
Yeah, I think he'll go to the end.
As we have Laxon, 4 seconds behind of Misu. Jake in P6 came up wide behind of Jake, and actually Taze Lee were wide behind of these two drivers. But Taze Lee has the 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be definitely just a bit of a bad thing for him.
It's also really easy to cut in Bahrain, even though there are not many corners you can cut, but you can still cut few corners and get a penalty. As we've seen today, like 8 people have penalties. But look at McLaren and Ferrari go.
Yep, and Jake is.
There we go.
Look at Lee.
Lee is gonna get past this too. Yeah, this is beautiful strategy from Lee. Lee is a man in a mission. He's gonna go side by side with Jake, and easy maneuver. P5, P6. What's the gap to leader? I just actually want to see gap to leader. It's 18 seconds, 10 laps remaining. 6 lap old, actually 5 lap faster tires than Fleddy, but 18 seconds in 10 laps.
You can do that.
But then he has to make a 3-second gap.
We've seen a lot more.
Yeah, I just put gap to the leader, and it's 18.9. It's 18.9 still. He's not catching Fleddy, so Fleddy is driving beautifully with those hards. But I think the top 3, second to fourth, are still gonna make pit stops, because I don't think you can do 20 laps with mediums.
Oh, well.
As now we have a. Actually, what's your favorite version Bahrain in real life of all time?
I don't know. I don't really like Bahrain. As I thought.
You don't like it, alright? So I think
I don't even like it in the game.
Game is good. In game is.
I was like, there are 2 league lists today around here.
Yeah.
EFL and Snookster's League. I have 6.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, I'm like, if I do EFL today, that could be practice for my league though. Since you
yeah, you missed it. You missed it by 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Yeah.
I was in a Rocket League game with Lewis, and I was like,
yeah.
Comp band, or do I want to do EFL? And I'm like, I'm
yeah,
not taking the comp band.
Exactly. Yeah, you get like 12-hour bands, 13-hour bands. But I believe 2014 race was really good when Rosberg and Hamilton went side by side every single corner. That's not. Napola, yeah, he got a front wing damage. He had to pit.
Oh, alright, he's not getting points.
So Lee is not gonna get the He's not gonna get the point for the fastest lap.
I think we should just give Napola the point just in sadness for him.
Yeah, well,
just
it's
craziness.
Yeah. Oh, he's the good
stuff. You could do like a fastest lap inside top 10 and outside. So whoever's inside top 10 would get a point and outside. So people outside the top 10 would be fighting for points. Exactly, but that's not how they do it in real life. I try to simulate how they do it in real life. Like, it is not charity. But Missile Pit, 2-stop strategy guy, goes to soft, so Taze moves to P5 now. So I think now Rooney and Leo, and look at Laxon, and oh, actually, never mind, he was fighting against lapped car. But Taze Leroy, I think Leo and Rooney are still gonna pit, so that will promote Taze Leroy to top 3. So podium or second place are certain. Maybe even the win. Well, he hasn't caught up Fleddy at all. Like 2 laps ago it was 18.9, now it's 18.8. So Fleddy is doing a. So I would get 2 first positions correct, but I would screw up in my 3rd place. But yeah. But he's still not possible. I would get it right, but I don't think he will. I think it'll be Rooney. Rooney, yeah. But yeah, look at the gap between Rooney and Leo. Rooney is catching towards the championship leader, as Leo wants wide, so I believe that's a warning, and he already has a penalty. What even is the gap to Lee in the standing? Well, Taze Lee. Lee is 8 points behind of Leo. So he just has to outscore him. If Leo doesn't get points today, he will be down in the championship. But look at Leo and Rooney, they're pitting. They're going to the pit. We'll see. That will promote Leo to
to P3.
But unless he gets past Laxon, that's
Look at
second.
yeah, but look at Taze Leroy and Laxon. Taze Leroy is right behind of Laxon, and he will probably take P2 after this lap.
This position will be for the lead of the championship. And he takes it.
And we'll see what Leo rejoins. And that was a good maneuver from...
That's definitely going to... Taze Leroy will be jumping for joy.
Well, now it's 17.9 seconds to Fleddy. And Leo is just going to come ahead of Viso, who has old hearts, but he's fighting with him. It's very important for Leo to keep the position. Viso, who's P3 in the Drivers' Championship also, only 6 points behind of Leo. I mean 16 points behind of Leo, and he taps him. And he spins! Viso spins! And he loses his front wing, front end plate.
That was a safety car, that would have definitely been half a good thing for Lee.
And yellow sector 1, sector 2, you don't say die, it's do or die, and... Yeah, I believe that was Viso's race over. And now we have Jake and Cultural. Cultural gets ahead of Jake for P4 position. But Taze Leroy is not catching at all to Fleddy. It's still 17.9 seconds. It's not enough. It's 18 seconds. So I'm surprised about Fleddy's pace, but Alfa Romeo P1 and P2. Nevertheless.
Definitely not like real life F1.
But of course, reserves only score points individually. They don't score for the team. So Alfa will only get 25 points for the constructors after this race. But still, it's good to see two Alfas in the first two positions.
18 to Lee second.
And Laxon is pitting. Oh, it was Jake who's pitting actually, and Jake gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And it changes his end plate. That was probably collision with Viso. I believe Viso is also gonna go to the pits. A little bit quiet session so far. 6 laps remaining in the Grand Prix. Fleddy still leading by 18 seconds, so...
At this moment, Lee will be the leader of the championship.
He will be getting lead at P5 and P2, 18 points to... No, there would be equal points.
No, no.
Yeah, 8 points. 10, no, 18 points. He's got a penalty. And it's 3 seconds to Laxon.
I'm adding that penalty on, so Lee would take the championship lead, because he would drop to 6 at this moment in time. So he would be leading the championship lead, and Lee would win second.
True, and nevertheless, I just realized because Lee would have more wins than Leo, he would still get championship lead, even though if they would score equal points.
He'll be leading on countback.
Yeah. But Laxon, the only one from top 3 with... Okay, Taze Leroy, only one from top 3 who has a time penalty, so that opens a small chance for Laxon.
But I think he's not going to catch up.
He's not going to catch up. As Misu...
Misu goes quicker. Misu might actually be able to take 6.
To be fair, Taze Leroy might not even finish in podium, because if you have Leo and...
wait, Council has a 5. Remember, you got that speeding pen. So he'll only go down to 6th place, Leo, which will still not be enough.
Still won't be enough, and Misu is right behind of Leo, as we have a lap car of Bugs Bunny in a way, a little bit.
He will go down to 7th, yeah. He would still go down to 7th.
Still go to 7th, but now Misu has to get past of Leo. Looks like Misu has more pace than Leo, but they're catching towards Culture, Laxon and Taze Leroy. And actually Fleddy has pulled a gap on Taze Leroy. It's now 18.3 seconds. So I don't know how on earth is Fleddy able to drive faster than Lee in all the tires.
No, I don't know either. You must be on something. Maybe they've done a Ferrari, done a little cheat, might have to check the engine.
He's just fast.
Are they both gonna appeal? Are they gonna appeal something and say, "Oh, Fleddy cheated"?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I don't believe it's possible to see this in this game, but you never know. You never know. We've seen weird stuff happening, but impressive.
Daniel Lap situation. Fleddy could maybe message your esports. I was like, "Yo, can you link to my account, please?"
Exactly, but hey, it's still impressive debut from him. Nevertheless, first race in EFL and immediately getting the race win. Not many drivers can say they've done that. Actually,
Yeah, I can't say that, but I can say that I got a win on track on my debut in International Racing League, but I lost it on penalties.
lost on
So I would
penalties.
still count.
He
I
still
would still
counts.
count
He
on
still kind of
track.
does win. It's still basically a win.
Yes.
I would kind of does wins though, because you
Yes.
were winner for a short period of time. You were starting in the top step.
And I got pole.
Yeah, exactly. So you won the race, basically.
Tim beat me on pens.
Oh god damn it! 4 laps remaining. Not many battles going on.
I think this will probably be the podium.
This will be the
I
podium.
don't think Misha will catch up enough to take it. I think
Well,
it will be Fleddy, Laxon, and no Fleddy, Lee, and then Laxon.
yeah, Laxon.
I
But
don't think how.
look at Misu and Leo. And Leo
Yeah,
keeps
well,
position. Impressive
If
start.
Leo makes one mistake, he could have a massive deficit in the championship. It would be a 10-point loss.
Yeah, exactly. And now,
Yeah,
okay, for some reason Leo lost 7/10 last lap to Fleddy, but probably that's a little bit weird. But
I don't think Leo will care at the moment because he just wants to. He'll just want points.
just
He'll
one
just
point.
want to outscore Leo.
Just want to outscore him, exactly. And we're gonna see Misu and Leo going side by side with each other, and Misu takes P5.
Yeah, I think they're definitely tied. They're gonna definitely die out by that 28 here. Misha, Looney, and Leo here.
Oh yeah, so he
Cal's
has
tied will die out for nil, so.
2 more laps, and Leo has also 2 more laps, and now he has to catch towards his teammate who is in P4 position, and Cartel actually right behind of Laxon. So if Cartel overtakes Laxon, he has to make a 3-second gap. So but looks like Misu is still okay. He's right behind his teammate now. It's 7/10 for his teammate, and Cartel and Laxon right behind each other. Is Carter gonna try to overtake after this lap or not? He's gonna try to overtake here. No, he's looking for better opportunity, but there's a massive train behind Laxon, and it's gonna be a miracle for the Ferrari driver to keep his podium. But at the moment, top 3 cars are Ferrari engine cars in a power track with lot of straight lines.
Which is definitely a surprise.
Which is a big surprise. 3 Ferrari engine cars in a power track, and look at the Renault drivers switching positions. As,
Leo Span tapped Misha.
and he lost a lot of cards, he lost a lot of positions, and that promotes Leon Rooney to P5 and P6. And look at
Leo might. That will definitely go to the stewards because he spun him round.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, look at Rooney. Is he gonna challenge Leo on the inside? No, he's not. But Misu, he will have 2 more laps. Laxon is 18 lap old hard. It's gonna be hard for him to keep this podium, but it's do or die. Never say never. It's not
Please, Laxon, please. I'll choose my prediction. Laxon P3 instead of Leo.
Yeah, and it's not over until the fat lady sings.
No.
It's gonna be 2 laps remaining. Independence Day movie, great film. Is he gonna dive up the inside? You can overtake in this corner. But look how much Miso is losing time.
I know. Misha, do not go for a turn 9.
He's tried it. He's so much faster. He's so much faster with those tires. So Laxon's tires are definitely starting to go, and he's right behind him now. He's right behind him now.
It's like the Darth Vader. No.
No, and Laxon, yeah, that's it. That's his podium over. And
oh no, Leo will only go down to 5th.
we're probably gonna have to lap 28 of 29. We haven't seen Fleddy in this race, so he's been dominating, and Vizo gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but he's outside the top 10, of course. Rooney.
Leo's only gonna go down to 5th here. He will still be. He will be 2nd, but they'll be tied for the championship.
He will tied for the championship, and Rooney opening DRS, and we'll see. Is Leo gonna try to overtake Laxon? He's gonna dive up the inside. No, he's not. He's fighting for a better opportunity and taps his rear. It's an amazing fight for P4 position at the moment.
Yeah, great battle.
Great battle, and look at Leo. He's diving up the inside on Laxon. They're gonna go side by side with each other.
And he's going under 6th.
And look at Rooney. Rooney takes advantage and overtakes Leo.
Council Leo just keeps the front.
And look at Rooney. He's P5 now. P5. But yeah, Fleddy is about to start his final lap. Gap
Yes.
between him and Taze Lewis is still 17 seconds, so...
I think Fleddy can do a little Sunday drive. I think he could go down to PSL F11 pace and still beat me.
He can do donuts if he wants.
Maybe a little donut at Town Longer, I'm the winner.
Exactly, that would be awesome to see the donuts from him. But look at the battle between P4 now. Between Laxon, Rooney and Leo, as Laxon has 90 lap old hearts. But
At this point, Rooney will be fourth, and he'll be happy with that.
he would be very happy with that. And let's see, Laxon is defending the inside body. There's nothing he can do with 20 lap old hearts and new soft tires.
I think punks on Fleddy.
Punks of Lone. It's 16.4. He's losing 6 tenths now. He's so very careful. It's his 20th lap. We're gonna keep an eye on him for a little while, but we're also gonna keep an eye on the battles. Leo and Laxon. This is the final battle. What is going on in the track? Then we're gonna switch to Fleddy and see is he gonna be able to make it to the end. Now it's 16 seconds. He's in 16 seconds. He's gonna make it to the end. He's taking it very cautiously. It's 15 seconds now. 15.9, 15.8. And yellow sector 1, that was Quack Simsa who spun and lost position to P11. 15.7, and it looks like Fleddy did survive to the end. And didn't get a punk, so Fleddy doing his debut for EFL. First race win.
Laxon's just on a defense from Leo.
But now we're gonna we're gonna see Fleddy take his first ever win in the EFL. Fleddy, you are a race winner. Impressive stuff. You take your first win in the EFL. Congratulations. 21 lap old hearts. Taze Leroy will take P2 and he can be very happy of that. Very good strategy from mediums to hards. Alfa Romeo taking the P1 and P2 positions here today. Lovely job. And Mr. Tiramisu, first ever podium in the EFL. Congratulations, his first ever podium. Second time he scores points. Very good race from him.
Leo's gonna lose the championship lead from this race.
Rooney and
he does! Just! That's gonna be annoying because Laxon ran out of fuel just on the line.
Laxon P5, Leo P6, Cartel P7. Duckbird is gonna come home in P8 position, but good drive from Laxon also with 21 lap old hearts. Jake, race winner from last week, P9. Kamiab jumps him actually to P9, and then we're gonna see Quack Jimsaw in P11. Maikun P12, and Napla is gonna come home in P13. Very unfortunate race for him. And Taze Leroy has left from the session. Hopefully he's gonna join us to the podium interviews.
I'm going to interview Lord Tim.
Please don't call him Lord Tim.
I will. I know Lee knows I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so Artigil P14 and then Hartza P15, and everybody's leaving from the session. So there we go, that was a great race, top 3. We're gonna get top 3 to the podium interviews right now to PS4 chat. So
leads every day, deserves it.
Good drive from him and drive today. There we go. And there we go, Alfa Romeo, top 3, there we go, beautiful job. And Fleddy winning his first ever race in EFL, as everybody actually got disconnected from the session for some reason because everybody's leaving. So very good time that the race ended, because I believe there's some kind of disconnection happened now. And what a time that was. If disconnection has to come, it's better to come now.
I guess we have to add Lee, Fleddy and Thingy to the party.
So Fleddy wins, Taze Leroy 2nd and Mr. 3rd, Rooney 4th, Laxon 5th, Leo 6th, Carter 7th, Tuck P8, Kamiya P9, Jake P10, Napla P11 just misses on points, good drive, Malcolm P12, Black Quaxins P13, Artsy P14, Hartza P15, Vaso P16, then DNFs from Bugs Bunny to Matt. And I'm gonna take screenshots from the results and just gonna invite the top 3 to the interview box. Invite Taze Leroy. There we go. I'm gonna invite Fleddy and Tisu Tiramisu. So we invite Taze Leroy and then I believe that was missile to a missile. We have to. I believe we're gonna have. There we go, missile to a missile. He's gonna be very happy of that. So now we're just gonna wait. Did you add Lee or not?
No.
You didn't add Lee?
No, I can't find him. I think.
Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna invite Taze Leroy then. As we have missile to a missile joining us, P3 driver. Now we're just gonna wait on Fleddy and Taze Leroy, and Fleddy has joined, and now we're just gonna wait on Taze Leroy, and then we're gonna start the podium interviews. So we give 3 minutes for Taze Leroy, and then we're gonna start the podium interviews. No, this is international team though, come on. no Lord teams today. But yeah. We give him 2 more minutes, and then that's gonna be it for him.
Go into the EFL chat and put General join chat.
Hopefully he joins. We'll give him 30 more seconds, and then that's gonna be it. And remember to have voice sharing on, guys. Voice sharing on.
Yeah.
So right, we're gonna start from our P3 driver, and then we're gonna move to our race winner. So to our missile, congratulations, first ever podium in EFL. Impressive battle between 5-4 cars in the end, but you got it stick, you overtook Laxon, and you pulled away and got your first ever podium in EFL. Tell the viewers, how did the race go, and congratulations.
Yeah, the qualifying was kind of bad. P9, I guess, I think. But in the race, I had a very good strategy and P3.
P3, but did you believe after that qualifying that you would finish in top 3? Did you believe in your strategy? Did you believe in the, your race pace that you would finish in the top 3 in the end?
Didn't think so. No. I was thinking about P5 or 6.
And the safety car? After the safety car, did you believe that I might have a chance now?
Yeah. The safety car was perfect for a pit stop.
Alright, congratulations for top 3. You can enjoy this position, and remember to celebrate today. Congratulations. Taze Leroy, you're taking the championship lead in EFL now. You started the race with mediums. Safety car came. I think it kind of screwed you over in the end, but describe the race for us. Incredible P2 from P11, but tell us about the race.
Yeah, obviously starting P11 was not ideal, and tried to go on the mediums and quality didn't end up working, so I was just trying to work my way through the field. It was looking good. I reckon, let's say, if that safety car didn't come out, I could have been maybe fighting my teammate for the win, but I mean, he was outstanding. Apart from that, I was really trying to keep down tires at the end, because I think there was like 71, 72% in the end, so they were exactly the best against them. I was just trying to keep them really.
But he had a good race, and did you try to catch Fleddy at any point? Did you think it's going to be possible to catch him, or did you just think, okay, he's too far ahead and I'm just going to stick for P2?
The only thing I was thinking that he may have got a puncture because he put it at 8, I think it was, so that's the only thing I was hoping for. I mean, I wasn't really hoping for it, but that's something I thought I could get the win from, but apart from that, I was trying to drive my own race and not bottle, which I almost did once or twice, so. But that was just, no, I didn't really think I could catch him.
Alright, thank you very much, and then we're gonna move to our race winner, Fleddy. Your debut here today in EFL, you qualified P2, unbelievable strategy. You pitted in lap 8 and you did 21 laps with hard tires, and we heard from Taze Leroy he had 15 lap old hards, he had 71%. So how on earth did you drive the one stop from lap 7? Tell the viewers, tell us how on earth did you do it, because that was incredible strategy and incredible win from you, and by 17 seconds in the end.
Yes, thank you, Eric. Yeah, it actually was really close with the punches.
How old were you,
like
Thijs?
72% or something.
Oh,
I didn't check at the end, but the red icon popped up. So It was pretty close.
But yeah,
Yes, okay.
yeah, continue. Continue, but tell us about the race. How did it go for you? The safety car, the driving, the side by side.
Good. Quali was a bit disappointing though. I got held up on my second run, as I had the Alpha Tauri. But yeah, overall it was a really strong race. I had a race setup, so yeah,
And
went pretty well.
yeah, pretty well. And there we go. First ever race, your first ever win. Okay, there my voice is echoing for some reason. Can you please fix that with somebody? Thank you. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Netherlands. So for the drivers' national anthem, please rise up. And there we go, we heard the Dutch national anthem. Congratulations for top 3, Fleddy for winning, Tage Leroy for P2 and Timo Missel for P3 position. Thank you for all the drivers, thank you for all the viewers for joining this week in EFL for round 5 of Bahrain. And please tune in for the next week, round 6 in USA, and we'll see how the race is gonna go in the mighty Austin, Texas, y'all. So thank you very much, everybody. And I was the owner and commentator of EFL, Sir Eric Salama, and wherever you are in the world, good morning, good day, good night, and we'll see you next week in USA. So take care, stay in school, don't do drugs, and see ya!